Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of GameBiz Heroes Women in Games Edition. Today, we have an exceptional guest who is revolutionizing the mobile gaming industry. She is the CEO and co founder of Elevate6, a groundbreaking AI powered solution transforming how games monetize and engage players. With over 15 years of experience in high tech and mobile gaming, she has built and launched 6 successful products from scratch and is a proud member of the Forbes Technology Council. She is not only a successful entrepreneur, but also a passionate advocate for ethical AI and innovation in gaming. Please welcome Kseniia. Hello, Kseniia, and thank you for coming today. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Mila. I'm happy to see you in the new role and really happy that you started this podcast and looking forward to see the next steps, not just only with me, but with other cool women in the industry. So in a nutshell about myself, I'm Kseniia Maiboroda. I'm entrepreneur. I'm CEO and co-founder in Elevate6. Also, I'm a mother of the happy girl, 3 years old, and the happy wife of my husband.
So, Kseniia, what inspired you to co found Elevate6, and what's the story behind the name of it?
Um, yeah, well, that's I don't have a cool story how I was inspired to create the Helvetics. It was just in the right time and right people around, and my right technical background combined with my expertise in the mobile gaming. As I'm 16 years in high tech, always I worked on the projects with the big data analysis with ML algorithms and so on. So I have quite strong technical background. And last 8 years, I work in mobile gaming industry. Always, I was from the technical side as well. So from technology perspective, so it was just the right combination. I saw the problem on the market, and I understood that it's very actual for kind of any size of the companies. I mean, from the indie developer to very huge companies, and I understood that I have quite good technical background to cover this problem and to make this business easier for a lot of people on the market. And I decided like why not? So I have everything to help people to boost their business, to boost the industry. So I don't have the reason why I will not do that. And basically I started it just like any startup to test my hypothesis that someone will use it because we never know. And it started like very fast. I mean, we got the first followers and first customers very fast, and I understood that okay, that's the right way. So I will continue.
Guys, make sure to stick around until the end of the episode because I've partnered up with the top gaming conferences to bring you exclusive discounts. I'll be revealing a special promo code you don't want to miss, so stay tuned. And what was the problem that you tried to solve?
Yeah, it was about the smart monetization. Yeah, smart monetization for the players to build the very smart and comfortable experience around the purchasing, and the same at the same time grow LTV, grow revenue through the in-app purchases, not spend a lot of budget to create some solutions in house, not spend a lot of hours for the hiring of the people who will perform it, and to build hypothesis and but not to be accurate as ML, for example, because the ML power is like very huge and it can proceed a big amount of the data very fast. So like this. And about the name, about the name, honestly, it came also very fast. So I had the strong idea. I mean, I understand the value that I would like to bring with this product, and I just sitting with my friends, with my team, and we thought about like different options, maybe this, maybe that, and we tried to be more like to think from the marketing perspective and to make it smart with GPT chat or something like that. But then I just it came just to my mind kind of basically what we are doing. We elevate the players. So we elevate the players from non-payer to their maximum monetization potential. So that's easy. We elevate the player, we elevate the gaming studios and their revenue. And that's it. We are Elevatics.
Awesome. You created 6 high-tech products from scratch also, and successfully brought them to the market. Which one are you the most proud of and why? I think it's an easy question, but let's see.
So for sure now I'm so inspiring by Levadic. So the question is obvious, but if you talk not about the my current business and the current product, and about the previous one, it was really different. So I cannot compare because I like came to the team on the different stage of this product. Some of them was like definitely from the scratch. Some of them was the fully redesign of the old product and old system. Some of them was just after the proof of concept, the big scale with the new features and so on. So the experience, like, was really different, and I worked with absolutely different locations. I mean, it was United States, United Kingdom, Europe. So the team absolutely different, but that was amazing in all of these products. But probably the really, like, important for me, it was my first experience. It was a first product. The name is Horizon. It's business intelligence system. We did it exactly from the scratch, and I'm proud because after first year, we go to very high level of competition with the big tools, kind of Tableau and so on and so on, for the king of the business intelligence. And we was like in a very great position in that competition, let's say. So it was, yeah, I'm proud because it was my first experience, and during this experience I felt exactly that it's really my passion, that I like to work with the big data, and probably it was the first very important step for me to the this big data industry in general.
And what was the biggest challenge for you when you were transitioning from a technical product owner of the different products to a leading your own startup?
When I transfer from my corporate career to the startup, it was not difficult for me, honestly. The difficulty started after first 6 months because you understand that you, like a CEO in startup, you're not responsible just for some one particular area, because I'm responsible for everything. I mean, for all domains in my business, for development, for R&D, for marketing, for sale, for all this stuff, and I understood that I have to be more advanced in my time management, in my personal resource management, and I have to grow my skills in a lot of new areas that are basically new for me, because I'm good in tech, I'm good in the gaming market, but there was a lot of new things, kind of marketing and sale, financial management, and so on. And it was quite challenging for me, because you not just have to be great in that, you have to find time to learn, to advance your knowledge. And I'm really happy that you joined our team, by the way, to like powerfully support me in the growth perspective. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm also happy to be the part of the Elevatics team. So I also noticed that Elevatics recently won the Stevie Award in 2023. And after this first years of being the entrepreneur, what does this recognition mean to you?
Basically, we did it again in 2024, but already in different category. I would be honest with you, I'm not really stick to some medals or some awards or something like that, but I know who are the judges in the Stevie Awards, and these people are really respectful in the technical industry. And this nomination and this award was for me like feedback from the industry that we are on the right way, because I understood that if people with such amazing careers and such great experience think that we are just good enough to take this award, I'm doing the right things.
That's true. That's true. So the people's recognition is also really important, not just like a word itself. Yeah, I agree. And as a Forbes Technology Council, what trends or innovations in gaming or AI do you believe will define the next decade? Please
That's
give us advice from the Forbes.
yeah, you know that's a big question basically. So we can have the separate discussion about the AI and how it will modify the industry. But in general, I would like to say just my opinion. I don't believe that AI will replace the people, at least in the gaming industry. But people who really advanced in using AI will definitely replace the people with the same roles, but who don't want to use AI. So it's just a new tool that will extend our abilities, our level of quality that we can get in different areas in design and gameplay, in monetization, in live ops, and so on and so on. And people who just know, how to use this tool will definitely win, this competition. So yeah, just open your mind, try to research what could be helpful for your role exactly, and basically even for the roles like for a management position, let's say we have a lot of tools, right, to use, and Elevatics is AI tool basically. And I always tell to our customers that our goal is not replacing live ops team. Just you have really creative and great professional people in your live ops team, and you have a lot of tasks that really fit them, but routine work can be automated with the AI. And basically, the combination of these two words, the really bright minded people, creative people, and AI like a tools that just will help to automate some process, to automate some, and to make faster some processes for each role that exists in the mobile gaming industry. Just if you know how to do that, you will win.
It's true. You need to know how to use these tools right. Otherwise, you will see, as a LinkedIn right now, the same posts that's generated with ChatGPT. So please, guys, learn how to use AI tools and you will win the competition for sure. Okay.
Right.
You also mentioned that you've worked in a very diverse roles across different countries. So I'm curious, how has this international experience influenced your approach to leadership? Because we know that, right, the business and the partnerships and everything is differ, let's say, in different regions and continents. So how does it influence your leadership right now?
It influenced a lot for sure. And the very main point that can be obvious, but I don't know, when I've been 20, it was not that you don't have to push your culture, and you have to lean the culture of your team, of your customers, if they're from the other locations. And it's not just about the communication way, it's about everything, it's about the so, for example, if you compare the UK and United States, even the messaging would be absolutely different. So, in the United States, it would be very like fast and easy communication. But if you work with some, especially some banking area, for example, from UK, it would be email with very great and long text and so on and so on. It's just the culture, and you have to learn. You have to know about your people, not just their names and roles. You have to know about their culture. If even you have one person from another country in your team, you have to know about that, and you have to just it's not about um it's just about being flexible. It's not just about to be nice. It's about to build your business together with your people, because these people basically are doing your business. So yeah, to know more about the culture, and to learn about that, to read about that, to understand the culture of this world, and it will help you a lot with that. And it was the biggest lesson that I learned, to be flexible in that.
Right. What advice would you give to aspiring entrepreneurs who want to build a successful tech startup in a competitive market like gaming industry? The
Um,
biggest, the one advice.
Yeah, I will not go to the very obvious way, kind of you have to know the problem of the market or something like that. I think everybody knows that. Uh, Probably I'll give the two advice. Sorry, it would
Awesome.
not be. So
And
the
celebration.
yeah, so the first one, think before you start uh, what it means for you, because in the time when you started you can think, oh wow, that's a great idea, I will resolve all problems and people needs this idea and so on and so on. But then after 6 months, after 1 year, you'll struggle because you'll not get expected result and so on. And if you don't have strong your own personal motivation to do this product, to do this business, it would be very difficult to continue, because it's very important to be brave to start and to be reckless enough to continue, and finding from the start, finding very deep internal motivation will help you through this path. And the second one, don't care about competitors. In any area in this world you'll have competitors, and it means only one thing, that probably you cover something that people need, because you have like, it's not only your product, but there is enough space for everybody, and other people also get that this idea is cool, because idea could not be unique more than one day. When you tell it to someone, it's not unique anymore. So don't care about competitor, don't have any fear about that, and just working on making your product great, not greater than someone, not measure you compare in comparison to someone. Just know your picture, know your big vision, and move to this vision.
Think before you start. I would like to take this as a citation for life, because it applies not only to work, it applies everywhere. It's a very nice advice, a very broad one. Thank you. And the last question here that I wanted to ask you is, what changes and big news await Elevate6 in the nearest future? Without telling our
Basically,
secrets, please.
yeah, sure. Sure, Melania. So basically, I think you saw the like announcement about our last partnerships in the industry, and I would like to say that it was just a start, and we have really great partners on the market, and we will do a lot of cool collaborations that will bring more and more values to gaming industry. That's our main goal, and we have a lot of partners on the market who like support the same values. So we will do great collaborations, and for sure, you'll see us on all conferences, and we will do the our side event during the PGC in Dubai. So yeah, see you guys there.
We'll share a link later. Some spoilers. Spoiler alert. Okay, if you cover already the events, so let's move on to the blitz questions. So these questions are more about you, not about the Elevate6 or the business side. And the answers should be short. It can be one word, couple of words, or a sentence, like whatever you want. So let's start. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Um Brave and reckless girl.
Awesome. That's true. What is your guilty pleasure outside of work?
Um, what do you mean guilty pleasure? I
It's
didn't
like, for
ask you for.
example, I don't know, Netflix and chill, or having pizza every Friday and watching some love
Okay.
shows, like some things that helps you to just distract from everything, and it's like guilty pleasure.
Yeah, okay. I would be really boring in this answer, because my guilty pleasure now is reading books about the neurobiology. It's like my new hobby, and honestly, I don't have too much time to do that. So when I have, definitely I will take the book.
Awesome. We will wait for the seventh your startup about neurobiology. What's one surprising fact about you that most people don't know? It can be
Um,
anything.
maybe my education in the rocket science college.
Yeah, that was a surprise for me. Awesome. What your first job? Like very first job, straight after the school or college. What was it?
Yeah, so my first official job was software developer. I was 19, but before at 14, I started like a part of the sale team in perfume shop.
Wow. Okay, interesting. What's your favorite travel destination and why?
Uh, Honestly, last year I traveled a lot, and my favorite destination is back home. When I'm back home to Dubai, it's my favorite destination, definitely. But if we are talking about the traveling, my heart always was in the Asia direction, and I really like explore this side of the world. Still, I've been there in a lot of countries, but still, I have plans to explore more.
I've never been to Asia. What's the first country you would advise me to visit there?
The first one, okay. I think the Thailand would be really great to
Okay.
start because I think if I advise you to go to Japan, all other countries would not be good competitors.
That excited. Okay. Hear ya. Okay. What's the next conference or event that we can expect to see you apart for that side event during the PGC Dubai?
Okay, Melania, I think that's question to you.
Yeah.
Last years I was in charge of all this stuff, but this year, thanks God, I have you in my team. So this question to you, where Elevatics would be next.
Okay, without any spoilers, I would just mention three countries, and I think everyone will know what's the conferences I'm talking about. So I will say Spain, Cyprus, and United Arab Emirates. Okay,
Okay.
and the last question that we have for now is if you could have a coffee with any game developer, publisher, or a person from the gaming industry, like tomorrow, who would it be and what you would ask them?
It would be hobby. And the question that I will ask, like from founder to founder, where and how they keep and get motivation to continuously create a great product, because that's very often case when the first game, for example, is crazy top hit, but it's very difficult with next products to beat it, and if you are looking for their journey, and every next game is absolutely crazy hit, even more than previous one. And it's very interesting for me where they take the inspiration and motivation to continue, because when you're on the high wave, it's much more difficult to continue on the high wave when you're not hungry, but they are doing it, and I think that it's just the phenomenon on the market. So yeah.
Contact us. Awesome. Okay, Ksenia,
You
thank
call
you
me.
so much. Yeah, call me. Habibi, please come to Dubai. Okay, Ksenia, thank you so much for your time. It was very nice talking to you, a part that I'm doing it almost every day. I'm always learning something new from you. Thank you so much again, and we will we will see I don't know each other in Cyprus, I think, or in Dubai or in Spain. We will decide on it later. Okay, thank you. I'm thrilled to share another exciting event with you. As you know, I've partnered with leading gaming conferences to bring you exclusive discounts. And today, I want to highlight PGC Dubai 2025. This incredible event is happening on May 7th and 8th at the Dubai World Trade Center. It's part of the Dubai Esports and Games Festival and brings together top industry leaders, developers, and innovators from around the world. And here's the best part, I've got an exclusive promo code just for you. Use MELDUB15 at checkout to get a 15% discount on your ticket. You'll also find the code in the description below. Don't miss this chance to connect with the brightest minds in gaming. See you in Dubai. That's a wrap for today's episode of GameBiz Heroes. Make sure to subscribe, leave feedback, and share it with your friends. And of course, stay tuned for more inspiring stories and insider tips from the brightest minds in gaming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next episode.